Yeah, I hold my breath.
What? You're waking the baby. Oh, good grief. When are you gonna learn the rest of the song, Banana? Oh. What was it? I still haven't figured out what that was. It sounds a little bit like Old Lang Syne. Oh, good grief. Yes, Danielsan. I've been wondering that. Why? Well, who does? I can understand why. Well, as long as it's good, who cares if it's prudent? All righty then. No, I haven't.
How about a DS plan? How about a DS? On a play break.
All righty then.
There's some Arizona roll up in there. There's some black pocket Arizona roll up in there. You see the black roll underneath the back.
Alrighty then. Thank you for the forewarning, Banana. Yeah, don't forget to clean the toilet.
Okay, clean the house.
Yeah, it is. Well, I can understand why. Well, it's about time.
Here's 3 roads.
I thought you were going for coffee. Oh, good grief. Alrighty then. Oops, I heard a turtle fart. He's been listening, Doug. Yeah, we lost Jeff, and now we got to put up with a turtle garden. What a way to start today.
Now, that
Hey, why don't you talk for a second?
he's going to tell a lot of the time.
I talked to him last night, and I told him he was down on his duties watching you.
Well, he has been lately. He gets out here and whispers at me, but I never answer, for I can't talk to Whispering Sam. That's his new name now, Whispering Sam. Then there's that beat. He's got to do something about that beat, Barrett. He ain't loud enough. He ain't loud like it used to be. Oh, there it is. There's one there, but that wasn't very loud.
Pretty loud here.
Oh, there's Starman back from the coffee pot. Yeah, it's old Grandpa. Good morning, Starman. Well, where in the world is Wheel? Well, wake him up.
Arkansas. How about that kid in northwest Arkansas?
Trying to do turtle duties, which he's doing lately.
5doublezero in South Carolina, got a copy on you.
Turtles are freaking nature.
Zero right now, South Carolina, got a copy on you. Good morning time to you. 5doublezero in South Carolina, that's back on the mail.
This is like companies trying to sneak in from outside there, Brother Jeff.
Well, rally the wagons. Circle the communication area.
No, you bet.
5doublezero South Carolina is right back.
460, last presentation call.
East side skip again. Grandpa, that's a station I heard when I was coming up here. I said, who is that high-fidelity audio station I hear up in there? And that's 5doublezero out there in North Carolina. They're breaking 500 in the Carolinas. I wondered who that was, Moormouth. Yep. He went away.
Louder. Sounds real good, that 10-4.
Hey, I appreciate you out there, 5doublezero. You sound real good out here on my neck of the woods. I got to keep on the driver. I don't have enough. My SWR on this channel is real bad, but I can get on 6 and fire things up if you need. But hello to you, 5doublezero. You're sounding grand on the band out here on the central coast of California. Motormouth Mall, looking your way there, Brady.
All right, California kid, you take it easy and take real good care. Real good weekend. Hey, California kid, 5doublezero South Carolina's back on the mail.
Oh, you said California kid. I thought I thought he heard me. I guess not. All right, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Yeah, Motormouth Mall out here around the central. Oh, let me switch beams. That's what I got to do.
Motormouth Mall, you sounding real good in the Carolinas. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 5doublezero Carolinas on the mail.
Yeah, 410 there, 5doublezero. You sound real good too. Man, I heard you the other day. I was in the mobile. I could not believe the audio. It sounded phenomenal. I got out here to the base, and it still sounds phenomenal. Hold it, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what kind of transmitter you're on, but it sure sounds good there, Brady.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm still on my same old YouTube. 5doublezero.
All right, turn the Yaesu. Holy cow, man, it just sounds super nice. It's smooth, it's wide, and yeah, you got it going on out there, Brady.
Well, I appreciate it, Motormouth Mall. Yes, that old Yaesu, man. I hook it up, you know, I run some different radios from time to time, but I always Yaesu. What's up, good morning time to you. Hey, Motormouth. 5doublezero. Carolinas. Bray.
410. And let me play this back for you real fast. I do happen to have a Watergate of the last transmission. It's not the strongest transmission that I heard from you yet this morning, but it's a good sounding one. Check this out.
Well, I appreciate it, Motor Mouth Mall. Yes, that old Yazer, man. I hook it up, you know, I run some different radios from time to time, but I always Yazer. What's up? Good morning time to you. Hey, Motor Mouth 5doublezero on the Carolinas.
There you go, 500. You're cruising that driver. I'll tell you what, it's working for you. I just want to say good morning and enjoy the rest of your weekend out there. A 500 radio station, Motormouth Mall, working this Cobra 29 right here, right now. I got down.
Right there, right back, Motormouth Mall. Well, let me turn the house around. I'm gonna turn the house around a little bit more. I was looking out there around. I was looking around Illinois. I'm going to turn the house around a little bit better. See if I can get up in your receiver right there. And Motormouth Mall, your 500 in the Carolinas, looking at you, Bray.
Oh, yeah, you're coming up right there. Hey, you turn the house around, you're coming up. You got that, you're putting a whole lot more of that audio up in here. And I had no idea you even turned the wrong direction, but now I can see the difference. It's coming up and looking and sounding real good out here. Holy cow, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I wish, I don't know, maybe we got to spread a word of something, get this message out, but I wish everybody sounded like that to break.
Well, I know for sure we're friends on Facebook, man. My name is Benjamin McLean, but you know, I am 500, but I'm pretty sure we are friends on Facebook, no doubt about it. But yeah, it's just like I said, two-pill fat boy, and got the J2 FTDX 1200 to break.
Yeah, 10-4 on that 1200. Holy cow! Yeah, that's a good sounding rig. You must have modified it, I guess. It's not. That's not the way they come out of the box, is it?
No, it's slightly modified. Hey, Motormouth Mall, it's slightly modified. The 410.
10-4. Did you have that modified by 999 to break? Did you have that one modified by 999, or did you do the mods yourself to break?
Yeah, this is one I was wanting to send this one over to you. I can never back on Facebook. I guess you had a whole bunch going on, man. But
10-4 on that there. All right, Benjamin. Well, I'll tell you what, good to hear you up in there, man. And yeah, I've got so much going on. I don't I don't take on any radios. I provide the boards, and I do provide a turnkey system. But I tell you what, it's hard to beat what you got right now. What you got going on right now sounds absolutely superb. They're break.
I'm gonna shoot you a message in the inbox and try to get up with you. I want to see what you got for turnkey. I got a couple of radios I would like to have like to have them turnkey just to you know what I'm saying? Just try out different radios. It's what I'm wanting to do. But anyways, man, I appreciate the break, man. You're sounding real good in South Carolina. Hey, Motormouth Mall, your 500 South Carolina is back on the mail. I'll see ya.
410 500. All right, sounds good. Yeah, well, the turnkey systems, I based them on Cobra 29 LXs. And like I said, I don't work on anybody's radios, so I supply the radio brand new and everything. But the Cobra 29 LXs, I do the wideband receive, extended bass receive mod. I don't do any of the wideband bleed over filters. You know, I don't put the wide KC IF filters in there. I keep that stock for the purpose of adjacent channel rejection, but I increase the bottom end. And then on the transmit side, I install the power supply, the modulator, you know, all the goodies on the relay and do all that. Plus I supply the PC, the audio processing, the microphone, everything, $1,100, and that's shipped anywhere continental United States. And that's the turnkey package. So yeah, shoot me a message there. We'll get back and talk about it if you want, and I can at least tell you can even do the work yourself if you want. But like I said, the turnkey is me doing everything. It's cheaper to just get the radio if that's what you want to do. I got to ask the next question before we take off here. What are you doing for audio processing to break?
AC mod, break.
10-4, okay. Yeah, well, AC-mod is not an audio processor. It's a copy of my modulator. You know that, right? You know the AC-mod. The AC-mod was cloned by that asshole. I mean, that gentleman in Florida. Asshole is more like it. Anyway, the guy in Florida cloned my modulator, and the AC-mod is my modulator. But it's not an audio processor. All that does is widen up the audio on the radio, and it gives you the bandwidth, and it gives you the ability to have asymmetrical modulation. But what do you feed the AC-mod with, the Brig?
Thank you for your service.
I didn't get the audio processing that you use.
I'm dead. Thank you for your service.
Well, 460 in a diesel car. I heard you for a second, too. All right, well, I guess the skip rolled out. I'm out of here in 27, back to 27025. I'll see you. Bye. Bye. Oh, and I had a gate rolling, too. Hey, 500, you're on the gate. I'm back out.
I'm gonna shoot you a quick message, and maybe we can talk about it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, your 500 broadcasting. My small transmitter in South Carolina.
All right, sounds good. I'll look for your message, man. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, and so I guess we'll carry on via a messenger or something like that. So I'll look for you. I'll have the phone in and out of service here. I got some pretty crappy conditions or internet connection where I am right now, but I'll definitely be looking at it throughout the day. So I'll catch you out there. Ain't no doubt about that. All right there, Benjamin. Have a good day. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under modulated beast right here, right now. I got down.
Appreciate you coming back. 460. West Texas diesel cars, stand by.
Hey there, 460. I heard you out there, man. Ain't no doubt about that. 460 in the diesel car. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping.
Yeah, I don't know if he's there, man, or not. Motormouth Mall, 777 on that way to hand at you.
Who? Who wanted you to wave a hand at me to bring? You got to key up, then wait a second, and then say, I mean, it's all kind of jumbled together. The audio's not very clear, and then you're keying up real fast, and it sounds like you're saying something, but I can't honestly tell you what you're saying.
777. Hey, tell me to wave a hand at you there, Motormouth Mall. Hey, I'm getting there. You know, you are kind of both in there at the same time.
You said 777. Okay, yeah, definitely tell 777's up there in Colorado. I said hello. And, yeah, all right, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, it was hard to understand the audio. This is what I heard. Check this out. I don't know if it comes across.
You are kind of both in there at the same time.
Hang on a second, Sarah. Let's see what I can do here. Here, what's this one? Right there. That's what I heard right there. And then you did this.
777. Hey, tell me to wave a hand at you there, Motormouth Mall.
Kind of hard to understand. It's kind of scratchy. So anyway, yeah. I got you that time around. Hey, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. I got down.
Got it at Motormouth Mall. Have a side one out that way, 777 U2, 460 West Texas diesel cars on the side.
All right, there, 460. Take care. Have a good day. Mobile safely out there.
Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall. The old man in Oklahoma's waving.
Old man, Oklahoma. I haven't heard you out here in a month of Sundays. Good to hear you. Always a pleasure with the double measure. Old man around the black gold, Motormouth Mall waving right there, right now.
Motormouth Mall. Good to hear you, man. It's been a long time.
183 to you. Have a good weekend.
Likewise, 73s, my friend. You have a good weekend. Enjoy it to its fullest. We'll catch you back a little bit later on. Hey, old man, Oklahoma, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there right now.
Have a good day. Appreciate you, old man down. Listen.
Check. And I'm gonna move over to channel 6 because, man, I'm looking at some serious reflected power over here. This beam ain't cut for this channel, so I'm gonna run down to the boulder break.
I can see us land. 059 east into Mexico. 059 east into Mexico high plains. Normally called the high plains drifter. We QRT them. That's right.
Well, I'm sure this antenna will work a little bit better. Oh, I didn't change channels yet. I changed the receiver, not the transmitter. Oops. On the same frequency, it might work a tad bit better. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, working this thing, stepping right here, right now, break.
How about at Motormouth Mall, 460 West Texas?
There you are, 460. I still got you up in there. You're walking the dog, kicking the cat.
Is that audio better? I turned down the drive a little bit.
Yep, that's a lot clearer.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I just wanted to check, make sure with you.
Roger. Yeah, it's definitely sounding good and clear now, that break.
Copy that. Appreciate it, Motormouth Mall. Have yourself fun out that way. I gotta go back to the company channel, get this work done out here.
All right, sounds good. Well, you're gonna go back to the company channel, continue on working, and we'll catch you a little bit later on. 460 Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under modulated beast. Got down.
Motormouth Mall, 460 West Texas diesel car, oil field. Trying to get this stuff moved around. Have a good one out that way.
10 for it. You do the same.
Okay, how about it, G. Barry on the radio? Hey, 186. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Hey, 186, cover the top to you. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Hey, 186, cover the top to you, brother. How about it? Anybody copy 164 New Mexico? Boom, boom. Yes, 186, you know who it is. Hey, 186, you know who it is. Hey, 186. I got to see 186. Make a look at that. Break. Break. 164, New Mexico. They call me Daddy D on the key.
Switchblade Wolflake. Hey, Switchblade Wolflake, I do believe I heard you out there. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test 1, 2, I did. But you notice, I didn't play your theme song. Hey, Switchblade Wolflake, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy radio station, Motormouth Mall, stepping right there right now, Brady.
Motormouth Mall, 504.
050. 504. I hear you roll up in there too, I do. Hey, Switchblade, you say nothing but the driver and no conditions. Hey, Switchblade Wolflake, you said nothing but the driver and no conditions. Motormouth Mall out here on the west side. Waving and stepping, they got down.
Yeah, my friend, Switchblade Gilbert, Motormouth Mall, 504, New Mexico, got down.
Hey, 504, you said to tell Switchblade at 504 New Mexico said good morning. I rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive. I don't know if he could hear me, though. I think our conditions might be kind of marginal there, breaking. I'm not here working what you call flea power out here, so let me get my knees up in the breeze.
Wall to wall, top to all out here in this end, Mother Nature giving you a lap dance in my neighborhood. Appreciate the 5. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 504, New Mexico, in the tumbleweed, got down.
10-4. 10-4, no pain, no strain. 504, have a good day. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right here. I'm going to try something here. I want to take a look at something. Let me take a look at the bandwidth. Hello, 11111111111. We're going to raise the bandwidth out here a little bit here. I'm going to widen it up just a tad bit just to see if I can't get in a little bit more of a wide band spread here. Radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast right there right now. I got down.
Good morning, Motormouth Mall.
Hello, around the Bighorn. I heard you roll up in there. I didn't get the 28, but I did hear you out there on the Bighorn there, Brig.
Can you hear on 24 down here in Palm Beach County? Hey, Motormouth Mall, can you hear 24 on the small station?
Yeah, 24 around Palm Beach. Hey, 24 around Palm Beach. I definitely got you up in here, the break.
Yeah, boy, you busted loose down here this morning. Hey, Motormouth Mall, what's that? Your little brother's 24 down here in Palm Beach County on this small station.
Yeah, whether 24, well, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, it's just a Mother Nature thing. Sometimes she's in our favor, sometimes she's elsewhere. But we'll take what we get when we get what we get. What do you think there, Brig?
Hey, if you're hearing me, you know it's got to be Motormouth Mall, 24 on a small station in Palm Beach County, waving and got down.
All right, they're 24 while you're in Palm Beach County and waving and doing a good job. Yeah, it must be a Mother Nature thing, I'll tell you. But it's working. That's for darn real. And I hear you, no pain, no strain. Check this out real fast.
Motormouth Mall, 24 on a small station in Palm Beach County, waving and got down.
And there you go, 24 around Palm Beach, Motormouth Mall, waving right back there. Break.
Appreciate you rolling that work. Driver, dear son, the little driver in the St. Paul.
10-4, sounds good. We'll catch you later on. And Deer Slayer out in De La Okeechobee, I hear you out there too while you're working a driver. Hey, Deer Slayer, what's going on there, Brig?
Enjoying the weekend there, too.
Roger, and enjoying the weekend. That's the best we can do. Ain't no doubt about that. And, good to hear you up in there. Glad you're enjoying the weekend. Glad you're enjoying your radio, too. But glad to hear you roll up in here. Deer Slayer, Motormouth Mall, right here, right now, working to so many things, stepping.
Hey, Motormouth, I appreciate your comeback, and I'll get back with you later on. I'm going to go hit the table and come back and see what's going on with conditions. Hey, Motormouth, big weekend wave, Deer Slayer, St. Paul's.
10 for the Deer Slayer. Sounds good. Yeah, Mother Nature's not all in yet. She's still thinking, but she's here to some degree. So I hope she gets a little bit stronger. You know, she's kind of promiscuous. She gets around, and you never know where she's going to go next. So we'll just be patient and see what happens. All right, Deer Slayer, Motormouth Mall's stepping, and yeah, we got a little bit more audio up in here now, I think, than we did before. So should be a little bit wider, the break.
Yeah, it sounds real good on this end, man. You know, I was on last time I talked to you, but I mean, audio sounds good to you.
That was a pretty good gate that I sent you before you widened it up. That was before you changed it, but pretty good gate.
10-4. And 460, you said that you made a gate before I widened it up. You can make a gate after, I suppose. Or maybe you made the gate while I was widening it. I don't know. But, yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a sound difference on a relatively narrow radio, but you should hear a little bit more high-frequency response on a wider radio. But interesting, yeah, very cool. Was it better one way or the other in your radio, or could you tell the difference?
Oh, yeah, I can tell the difference. This Anytone, you got a pretty good receiver on it.
10-4 on the Anytone, okay. So you like it better wider, or you like it better narrower?
Personally, I like them both. I mean, it's, you know, whatever. Either way, I mean, I like them both. I like the wider. I haven't gone wide in mobile, so, but, yeah, I like the wider personally, but I like them both. Either way, they sound great.
10-4. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a relatively subtle difference in most people's radios, probably not even really noticeable. But like you say, if you can hear it on that Anytone, so yeah, what a trip. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'll toggle back and forth every so often between this setting and the narrower setting. This setting here is 6.5 kilohertz of audio, and so you know 13 kc wide, and a channel is only 10 kc wide. So I'm on either side of the channel a little bit. So if you've got a little bit wider IF, I might push a little bit more high frequencies up in there. But if I narrow it up where I was before, that was 4.5 kilohertz of audio, so 9 kilohertz of bandwidth. So yeah, it's I don't see the point in going too much wider than this. I could go out to 20 kcs and 10 kilohertz of audio, but I just don't see the point to break.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, most radios don't receive it. And I'm not real sure exactly what the width is on the receiver of this radio, but you can definitely, because I had a 29 in here for a couple of days just because
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, it's, if anything, it's almost acting more like a pre-emphasis on a radio that can't hear it, but on a radio that can, it goes out pretty good. So, it's a, you know, whether it makes a difference on somebody's radio is kind of a hit and miss kind of a thing, you know. But anyway, I appreciate that. Hey, 460, Motormouth Mall right here, right now. I got down.
There, Motormouth Mall. You can take a look at the video. Tell me what you think. Anyway.
10-4, yeah, I'll check the video. My internet out here is kind of spotty. I know 5doublezero said he was going to shoot me an email, and I don't see the email. And I think I see you. Wow. My phone did some weird things. I think I got your video. Yeah, I got your video. Okay. I'll watch it as soon as I get some good internet here. And, yeah, very cool. And there's 5doublezero right there. Okay. I see 5doublezero. Very cool. All right. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. They got down.
Motormouth Mall, Dr. Bones in the Mobile.
Hey, Dr. Bones in the Mobile, I hear you, I do. Hey, Dr. Bones, hope you're having a good weekend to break.
Good weekend? Just riding around in this work truck. Hey, radio station, just riding around in my work truck. Can you dig it? Break.
Yeah, your work truck is working. I see why they call it the work truck, because it works for you, the brake.
Yeah, 410. I get it. Man, you're trying to read. Motormouth Mall. Dr. Bones working his work truck down at the big horn got down.
Roger there, Dr. Bones. You keep on to keep it on while you got that work truck working. And what are you doing working? Oh, you may not be working. You're just in the work truck. But I was going to say, what are you doing working on the weekend break?
I work in the oil field.
Roger, working in the oil field. All right, good deal. Well, you keep on with it. Keep it on and be safe out there. Dr. Bones, Motormouth Mall, stepping right there right now.
About that Motormouth Mall, 351 Central Florida.
351, you're smoking.
Hey, good morning time over there, man. It's, you remember seeing right this morning.
Good morning indeed. Yep. I try to tickle the receiver every now and again. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. You never know. But yeah, it's good to hear you up in there. Motormouth Mall right here, right now. I got down.
Yeah, I was in earlier there on 28, and I heard you up in there, and I was talking to the wife, so, I can't interrupt her.
Roger D. Man, I didn't realize Mother Nature was going to be out here like this morning. That was kind of a pleasant surprise to break. I heard Danielsan out there too in Tucson. Hey, Danielsan, you notice I widened the audio up a little bit? I'm looking about 13 kilohertz wide, peak to peak, or, side to side. 6.5 kilohertz audio. Hello to you, Danielsan. Tucson, Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Roger that. I see it on the pan adapter. It sounds good. It does sound good, but I can see that you're wider. I hope I got conditions for the playback.
Hertz wide, peak to peak, or, side to side. 6.5 kilohertz audio. Hello to you, Danielsan. Tucson, Motormouth Mall, stepping.
And that's what I got this morning. Good morning to you, Motormouth Mall. Danielsan, Tucson.
Good morning, right back. And yeah, I heard the playback. No pain, no strain. Sounded real, real good. And by the way, hit the record button right now. Watch this. I'm going to do this while I'm talking. I'm going to try to do something here. If I can use two hands. All right, so here's me at 6.5 kilohertz. I'm going to go all the way out to about 9, right about here. There's 9 kilohertz right there. There's 9. Hello, test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'll come back down. We'll come down to 6.0. Then we'll come down to 5.5 right there, 5.5. And then we'll come down to 5.0 right there, 5.0. And then we'll come down to 4.5 right there, 4.5. Danielsan, Tucson, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast under-modulated beast, and back to 6.5 again right there. Anyway, there was the gambit, but I had to get away from the microphone to reach, so I don't know if that kind of messed things up, but you can still see it on the pan adapter, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can see it on the pan. Dipped down pretty low, but I was still recording. So this one might be something that you'll want to listen to on the computer. But I'll play it back right now for you there, Motormouth Mall.
And by the way, hit the record button right now. Watch this. I'm going to do this while I'm talking. I'm going to try to do something here. If I can use two hands. All right, so here's me at 6.5 kilohertz. I'm going to go all the way out to about 9, right about here. There's 9 kilohertz right there. It's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll come down. We'll come down to 6.0. Then we'll come down to 5.5 right there. 5.5. And then we'll come down to 5.0 right there. 5.0. And then we'll come down to 4.5 right there, 4.5. Danielsan, Tucson, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast, and back to 6.5 again right there. Anyway, there was the gambit, but I had to get away from the microphone. So I don't know if that kind of messed things up. Maybe you can still see it on the pan adapter, I'm sure.
And that's how it went down over here in Tucson, there, Motor Mouth Mall. You'll probably get a little more information out of it when you listen to it on your computer. Danielsan, Tucson.
Oh, man, I could hear it all perfectly right here. I could hear it all in my headphones, no problem at all. And I do like the 6.5 better on your receiver. It definitely sounds a little bit livelier, a little crisper. And those extra highs really do roll up in there on that on your IF setting there. So, wow, what a trip. Hey, Danielsan. So I have to ask, are you on the new antenna or are you on the Moxon there, Brig?
I'm still on the Moxon, Motor Mouth Mall. Still on the Moxon, man. I got spent Thursday. I spent all day working on that antenna, and I caught a sunburn. I was sore as heck from not using my muscles, you know. So I spent all day yesterday. I heard you out there yesterday. I didn't have all the skip going on, but I didn't have the energy to even key up my own radio.
10-4. Okay, well, man, it's amazing how much longer it takes to get that doggone thing done than what the instructions allude to, huh? It's always deceiving. But, man, I tell you what, it's good to, you know, you're getting it closer, and you still just got to get it up, basically, up in the air. And, Roger. Yeah, that's, a gentleman does not know that the ASIMOD was a fraud. I gotta text him a quick message here. Hold on a second here. Anyway, all right. Yeah, the conditions are dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, but ooh, crazy stuff to me.
But I didn't catch that. That's what we're talking about here one time on 180 in that big horn. Daniel said he did, but Blue was
Danielsan, did Mother Nature take off on us, or break?
Get over here, Mother, please. When you asked me, I thought I was about to read.
Yeah, I think it went down to the Bighorn and drifted away from Arizona, so... All right, I'll have to wait back and see what Mother Nature does over here. Motormouth Mall, working this raggedy Mother Nature got down right there, breaker.
Oh, you will not know. Maybe I said no. I think I didn't move that by the radio, so I'm going to stand by and see what